My God. Go. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Okay, I'm trying to get this here together. All right. Okay, you guys, come on in the room. I'm gonna get this here going real quick. I decided that I was gonna take a nap, and I woke up while I'm running late. Okay. Come on. Okay. One thing I had to do was, I don't know what I happened to bump or whatever that I did to throw it off, but anyway. But anyway, we'll just still get. While I'm doing this here, we can still get some other people in the room. Okay. So anyway, we're not nobody not missing nothing yet. Okay, it seems like that seems like I'm not gonna be able to over here on my laptop because that my iPad is not fully charged. But I'm gonna that ain't what we're gonna do here. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. You know, when I turn off this what connection on. Okay, let me just turn this here off here because I hear some echoing in the back. Let me turn this off. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Okay, guys. Hello. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Abuse, and you know, we all supposed to you know, it'd be nice if everyone can wear red, and if you can, but you know, it just basically is supporting women's forms and fashion. So what we're gonna do is this week here, we're gonna be talking about well, practically all month we're gonna be talking about abuse. But this week here, for the next 7 days, I'm gonna come on live. Today I'll come it on at 5 o'clock. I don't know what time tomorrow, but anyway, when I do get ready to go live, you guys would know, those that you subscribe to me, and then if you turn on the bell, you'll be the first one to know when it get ready to start and when I'm going live. Okay. And those of you that coming over in the room, as you come through the front door, please hit that subscribe button and credit and what would cost you to get flagged, get your check hold up and everything. I'm gonna tell you exactly what they paid me. Really not nothing. They haven't paid me nothing. But I'm gonna tell you what's the number count that I'm still in the making. I have people coming over into the room, but they not matching the like or the subscribe button, but they are looking at it, they are viewing it. But you know, they just not you know, not they come over to see exactly what's going on, but they would not subscribe or do they like it, but still yet they're gonna keep coming on just being nosy. But anyway, we pushing forward. Okay. And as we talk, you guys can always you know we can even go into a situation, if I touch on something that we both can agree on, we are being nosy. But the main thing is that we're going to be talking about how did we get out of it. You know, who helped us get out, who helped me get out, who helped you get out. So that's basically this whole thing, what it's going to be about. All right. Okay. Okay, it started like uh I'm not gonna say no name, but you know, quite a few of you probably, and that will cause you to, you know, so it can go long as YouTube like it. I mean, I'm talking about like um 30 days to be 6 months to even not to a year. So it goes about, but 3 strikes, they are on you. Okay. No, 2 strikes, they're gonna start working on you. The first strike, they just gonna start looking at you with the side eye. Okay, so right now I don't know strikes against me, and I wanna you know, we all get strikes. So anyway, I'm just telling you, with me going into um other creator channels and into their live, I see how vicious people can be and how they can a flag. Okay. Um, yeah. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. In a frustrated way about, they just not coming on. Who gonna start this here flagging? And majority of the time, it's your haters. That's who doing it. Wait a minute, y'all. Just wait a second here. That boy told me, say, okay, I shouldn't have touched it. What is this here? Oh, okay, I'm getting it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, my story starts like this here. It started in high school. It started when I was the high school. Oh yeah, I was well known, very popular, and just a fast behind. You know, just a fast behind, and my mama gave me permission. I can start seeing boys and just that another. So in the 10th grade, and with your other friends are doing it, and their parents gave them permission, or some of them didn't even. A parent had to give them permission. It was all right with them. Okay, and with me being a mother, and have a daughter, and I see how some parents don't too much sweat it. If they child, have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Sometimes I think no nobody sweat it was my mama and my mama. Okay, so it went this year. Okay, I was. I kept saying this to a guy. We had lived on Fourth Court. Okay, we lived on Fourth Court, so that's basically like a street that when you turn off the main street, Third Avenue. So what happened was I seen this guy, right, and he was riding on a motorcycle. But the really what it was about was that I just wanted to ride on his motorcycle. You know, that's what I was all about. I wanted to get on that bike. All right. So anyway, I had said to one of my guy friends, I had said to him, "Oh, who is that?" So anyway, he told me who it was. And then he told me, I said, he told me the guy name. I'm not gonna say no name, but anyway, again, you guys about to know who it is. Okay, we ain't gonna even play with each other. Okay. Okay. He introduced me to the guy and told the guy, introduce each other. So anyway, we had hit it off then. That was like, and anyway, this year had jumped off like about like October. I would say about like October. So to all my other girlfriends that we hang out that I out with, and then okay, we had this little city right down there pumping. Those are the kids that from basically like how to, who a virgin, who not a virgin. So anyway, so basically, I didn't want to be no virgin no more. That's basically what was it. I didn't want to be no virgin no more, and I wanted to ride on that motorcycle. I did that what I was up to. Okay. So anyway, me and at that time, I would say my boyfriend, we start talking and hitting it off. Then he was an older dude. He had me 7 years. Okay. Um so right then at that time I was 15. So anyway, he on lunch break, we had this here time we called A lunch and B lunch. So so um he would come on a motorcycle, and I didn't have to uh eat the lunchroom food. So he would come, he would bring me lunch. I mean the lunch, it was every day. He would bring me lunch. And Oh, I felt very, very special, especially when you see the other girls walking down the hallway. And it just was like that. And then the kids start teasing me that around school about about the guy. So anyway, I just was just blushing and just like, oh my goodness, a motorcycle, and I got lunch. And then also too, he was uh giving me a couple coins, that made it feel real good. Back then, oh boy, I mean, $20 was something else to me. Okay, me and him, we hit it off. We had started talking. So with him, that was my first time. His mama, his brother, they were cool, and they wouldn't tell if I had came over to the house, and supposed to be in school. So anyway, I go over there to his house, and no, he did not ask me nothing about having sex with him. It just I went over to his house, so of course I know what it was all about then. So anyway, I went over there, and then we had okay. When that happened, it had got to be like I wanted to skip every day lunchtime. So then my last, I think it was like my last 3 or 4 period class, I was an emos in there, but he got me back to school, right? So he got me back to school, and as things progressed, his parents had found out that I was was going over there. And so, in a way, I would say to myself, thanks to his brother, maybe even his talking sister, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. Now or then, because once you caught, you caught. So, um, things happen, and I happen to get caught. All right. What they call the parents, the father, one particular day they get my mama, and my mama came over there, and then she knocked on the door, and one thing to led to another thing, and no, I didn't get no 6 of her, and the last 3 that was home, mama was really, really, mama wasn't tight. She wasn't tight. She wasn't tight. She was basically in a lay, a lay, a relaxed way. She did. Let me drink to wake her up out the bed in the daytime because she was a supervisor, and so she basically like worked all night long and from this clubhouse to the other clubhouse. So anyway, um, he had miserable stepfather. He was a um. Anyway, I had how did it run down? I had I was feeling funny for some reason or another. Anyway, my sister, she was very cool. So she had took me to this place, what it called, it was like it was I'm not too sure what that road called, but anyway, it was over there by Broward Hospital, and it was called Women's. So anyway, it had came up positive. So anyway, went home, and my sister knew about it. Well, she didn't even bust no gasket about it. She didn't. So anyway, so whenever my mom and my sister, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I think it's over like a few weeks, maybe a few weeks, or maybe I would say give and take. I don't know, a couple months. My my sister wind up pregnant. So anyway, again, mama was cool. So what had happened was they had went in an apartment for me and my sister. So and me and my sister and the baby. daddy's over and stay all night. It was good. So okay, fast forward, we got our apartment, and so okay, that made the boyfriend with the boy that I was pregnant from. That gave him okay, it's permission for him to that it was okay for him to come over there and see me and stay long as he like I was a big woman then. So now um my mom had over to her. He took me over there. So what had happened was that Mama house was 3 minutes away, and I know it wasn't 5 minutes away. Now, me and him was in the car, and I was going in on him about something. Took his hand out of no from in of nowhere and smacked me in my face. And then when he's is my mama's is my mama scream. So anyway, he had took his hand, he had smacked me in my face. And when he did that, he was telling me, like a child, like he no, he had said, okay, he said, oh, Dovey, I'm sorry, please don't tell your mama. How could you pull some mess like that? We going straight to my mama house, and she just 3 minutes away, uh, or less than. I get out the car and I start running in the house, and I told my mama what he did. My mama got bad, y'all. Or she went in and let him know that she would I'm not his child and that she would mess him up. So anyway, um 3 weeks had gone past. He gonna pull the stunt again. All right. Okay. And I tell my mama. Anyway, my mama had stopped him from coming over to the apartment. All right. But first my first real boyfriend and everything. So my sister, she was a little lenient. Mama find out, blah, so he can be accepted to come over there to the apartment. But he was sneaking over to the apartment, because that's what I wanted, and. But going over my mama house, I'd be over there a lot. So I mean, I'm talking about like about 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. So fast forward, we get over that little puppy love thing, and I'm pregnant. Oh yeah, I had got pregnant 3 months, 3 months dating him. 3 months dating him, and that's when I had found out that I was pregnant. So anyway, um after that, this year was getting like it was getting like every Friday I would get okay after when it was getting like every Friday he had feelings. Friday was taking too long to come. Then he started making it um the beginning of the week. So other words like that, oh, I'm gonna be good. I ain't gonna get daddy no trouble. So, and so that makes me be good all week. It was about it was what did I do? It ain't no sense about it. Ain't nothing that I would do that you not my father to be doing such thing. So okay, after mama went in on him, y'all, this is what he did. He stopped me in my face because my mom see. This time, this is what he do. He started taking his fist and punching me in my leg. So, in other words, me wearing pants, you can't really see it. You cannot see it. So anyway, I got a habit and taking his fist. I mean, riding down the road and just take his fist and just hit me on the side of my leg. And I mean, it was bad. Now I'm pregnant, so off every time it was in the car. So now he had done got uh it that he'll take me road or either to a parking lot that really that nobody don't come there unless in the daytime, and everything always happen at night. except when that first time, it was in the daytime, in the evening time, and he was taking me over to my mama house. So this time he get all promoted. Now, get out the car. I get out the car, and he had, start hitting me. When it first started out, after my mama had not got involved, I start like fighting him back. And then somehow or another, with me fighting back too, it would give him more power because he would say, "Oh, you remember?" He would say something like, "Oh, you remember when we got into? You remember last week when I had it out with you? You had scratched me." So that would give him authority. That's why his other words like that. Oh, okay, now Daddy's gonna beat you now because you scratched me the other day. You should not have scratched me. So anyway, so I know not to do that. So that's what dropped my power and basically like stop drop my power and stop, hitting him back, because that, I scratched him the last time. Man, this thing went on. It went on. My sister got involved and it all was pertaining to me. I feel sorry for him in a few minutes, and oh, my heart is broken. The reason why I was then my heart broken, this, that, another, it because that talk about, oh, Dovey and the guy had broke up, you know. So anyway, he had he had done got bad, y'all. Here I am. I do remember this. I was 5 months foot and kicked me in my back. Yeah, oh yeah, he kicked me in my back. Uh as I was getting as things progressed, it was like I was getting beat. No, it wasn't like it was. I was getting beat every night. He felt good. It was his day about like a 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes be delayed because he decided to go around this corner and that corner to beat me. Guys, it was a mess. It was a mess. Okay. As things progress, I'm getting bigger. Um, he started doing it. He had started doing it at the house when me and him at nighttime sitting out in the car. He would tell me to get out the car. Oh, that just give him all kind of power. Oh yeah, he had done got bad and bold. It didn't happen when my sister was home. Everybody was passing through, and the only thing that you turn around, that the guy again, I'm not gonna say his name. He had no beat up Dovey. He got so bad, y'all. The boy, the boy would went around his what it called his family, the boys in his family. He was Derb. Oh, get what I hit Derb so hard in the face and all this kind of, and then you retarded, man. Do you hear yourself? You retarded, and then how he talk? He thought that it was funny. This boy kept doing this here. This boy kept doing this here. So the next is the day. It was like I would say it was on a Tuesday night because I had the baby on that Thursday. Tuesday night, he gonna tell me, oh, he didn't want nothing to do with me. He gonna take care of the baby when the baby are born. Don't call him and don't do this here, so forth. And so my sister, we was at my mama house. And my sister heard him going off of saying this here about me to me. So that's when the next day, early in the morning, I would say about like 7 o'clock. That's when I had started feeling very, very funny. My grandmother had said I was gonna have it that day on the 22nd, but those old people, so we didn't even think much of it. But anyway, she was right. The 22nd, I had a baby. Okay. the hospital about 3 times, and my mom, the um the day that did keep me, that was the day that the paramedics had came out to the house, right? The paramedic, my mom called a paramedic, she called a paramedic, and the paramedics come out to the house. So, with everybody on the street watching, somebody had went and told him or something. But anyway, he had come to the hospital. Had our babies very long because they brought their baby down. It was all at the apartment, just doing what cousins do, just admiring our kids, and talking about our future life, and we all going forward. This boy up in the tree was right there by the apartment, right? The boy was up there in the tree. The boy jumped down out the tree on my head. Okay. Now, when he did that, my cousin, she went somewhere, but anyway, the baby's in the swing in the house. Uh, the time before that, he had took a switch, had beat me, whooped me, and whooped the baby too. The baby wasn't the baby. I was saying between 1 to 3 months. Everything had to happen when he was 3 months old. Everything, all. I'll tell you guys more about it. So anyway, he had left in the house all alone. I had opened up the front door because I was trying to run in the house, but he had done already jumped on my head. Then the baby was left in the house swinging in the swing. This he walked faster for him to pull me on across the main highway of Hillsborough Boulevard. Okay, when we my one of my cousin had come out to the house, and she see that the baby was in the was home alone. Automatic, they had don't knew exactly what happened, so they had called the police. He had took me by this here main gas station, this here main popular gas station. We used to call it I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. We used to call it the filling station or the dancing filling station or something like that. But anyway, one of the guys that go to school with us, he had his parents own that filling station, so he had saw him. So a lot of the popular people, this is the neighborhood gas station. Boy, I had says to him, eh, the uh the oldest kid boy that was working at the gas station, because he basically was running things then. He had called out, he had yelled out the boy name. He saw exactly what the boy was doing. Um, he saw exactly what the boy was doing. It was, I mean, he was. I had run, and the kid at the gas station, he saw it, and he was telling him to stop. Strength, and I just started fighting him. It was, and then I heard one lady say she had came back. She was coming back with her car. She go, "Ooh, they fighting. Ooh, she hitting him." So anyway, just that little boy, what she had don't say it. That's when he had scooped me up and thrown me in the trash can. When he told me in that big dumpster, um, um, somehow or another, I don't, another the police. The police was called. Anyway, they saw. Anyway, they had let me see how it went. Um he had started making it a habit of throwing me in the trash can. One time that he did it, I'm trying to the trash people heard me, and that man got me out of there. And in there with me was a raccoon, possum, raccoon. Yeah, so the raccoon was scared of me, and I was scared of the raccoon. So anyway, I was screaming and yelling. This here dumpster was somewhere else. So anyway, but the thing that basically like that the police and thing came, they came to that gas station there, and they had got me, and they were very angry with him because that the detective that come out here, he was so used to this here case with this same old guy. That detective had hooked that story with the truth, but he hooked it up real bad. Anyway, they didn't keep him. Yes, they kept him like about a couple of days. But anyway, the bottom line that he had got out. Okay. By the time he had not got out, me and my sister, we had moved to the city that calls Pompano. I was working at McDonald's. This guy here would come to McDonald's, sit in the lobby just to watch me and see if I'm talking to anybody. After that, I was working at Popeye's Chicken. He did the same thing. I'm just moving from one fast food to another fast food from him. Either way, I got to get home to get my baby, and it just this guy. Oh my God, this guy was death struck. Uh, he had the guy that I was talking to. He go and pull a knife on the guy and told the guy that he was gonna kill him and all that kind of stuff here. And that guy followed through when they got the police and brought the police to him and told him that what the boy did. I had agreed the boy pressed charges and I did too. The boy, he just on and on. He just kept on. He's just like that. The boy stalked me to it. And then my sister, she was so crazy about the baby. I knew the baby was going to be taken care of. So I just wanted to die because like nobody would help me. Nobody would come to my rescue. I mean, guys, I don't have the baby. I'm done. It's mine. But before we had moved to Cyprus, mine was too small for me and him to live in the same town. And that's one of the reasons why my sister had looked for us a place to go, a bigger place in Pompano. It had called Cypress Creek. So anyway, we stayed on Cypress Creek, and somehow or another my sister she decided she was gonna move to Fort Lauderdale or Homestead. I'm not too sure, but anyway, whatever another, it made me be on the age, so I had to go back home. I had to go back home to my mama, me and the baby. So anyway, I was working. I was running from him because I'm back into. He found out where we had moved to at Cypress Creek, and he popped up there, but he didn't do nothing. He said something about he want to see the baby, but my sister, she was something else. Oh no, that's not gonna work. So um me and the guy, we continued to date, and time had come when I was at my mama house. Things had got My mama was about uh cursing you out and cleaning up her house and working and having an abusive parent. And it was about like only thing that she want is my check. Okay. But she didn't get my check, not all of it, because I had a baby. All right. So how she was bringing up my sister and my other two oldest brother, it wasn't gonna happen to me. Okay. So now uh my mama, she had was bragging on bragging on the phone to her sister what she gonna do to me if I happen to the girl that my brother was talking to. She was coming on the house regular. I had said something to that girl there. But in between time, we had this here little white Toyota. I had gone away to Pompano and found to a rooming house on Dixon Highway, and I found me and my baby somewhere to stay. But I had to pay $150 to move in there. Again, my mama ain't give my money, not all of it. So what I did was I had supposed to move in and got the key, but what happened? I had made the lady say that she'd be there at 5. I didn't make it in time to get there to get the key to go in the room. Because that I knew me and my baby was gonna leave that night. So anyway, the girl who my brother was talking to, um, she I love and I thank her now. And here we are, what, 36 years later. I still remember how everything go down and how she helped me. So basically how she helped me is that she with the big mouth and bragging again. Oh, I had started talking to this here guy, and this guy was meeting me at the end of the road. So whatever another happened is I told her to tell the guy I would be there in a minute, because he gave me, he had a car, he was taking me back to him, come on, I was, trying to get him. But anyway, she was outside by the window, and I had took me and the baby clothes and I throw it out the window. I was gonna throw the baby out the window, but and run down to the end of the road. No, she was going to get the baby and meet me down to the end of the road. He was an older dude again. So anyway, she took my stuff down there. But anyway, the baby wouldn't come because he thought I was playing with him, and as I come and tell him to come on, he run away from me back into the den area to my mama. So anyway, she was still on the phone on running off at the big mouth. So anyway, I went out that back door through the patio, and I had ran out to the end of the road. She had already took my stuff down there, so my stuff was in the car, and he took me to the room house, and uh some kind of way that I can't he took me to the room, whatever another I had stayed there. But that my sister had a company called T&M. So that was a company that my mama had supervised, right? So anyway, the guy had took $75, and it was big, long. It was just about, my sister used to laugh about that they were longer than a city bus. So what happened was that when my sister had came to work the next day, I didn't care what my mama had no feel about me. I didn't care. I showed up and did the work the next day. So my sister, when she came in, she said that she knew that car was she said that she knew that the car was mine, right? So anyway, my sister started laughing. So when my sister came in the clubhouse, boy, I tell you, she had the giggles because the car was big and ugly. And I showed her the work because my mama had told my sister what I did. You know what my sister say? Go back and get your baby. And I worked that day late that I couldn't get the key. So in that room house, that room house was used to be a senior facility, living facility. But anyway, this lady bought it and she turned it into a room house. Anyway, it was one bathroom, but I don't know how many rooms there. But anyway, in that lobby area, that was the kitchen. Anyway, it had some what it called. Those guys had left me. Nobody couldn't come in that building unless that you had a key. All right, I didn't have my key. Those guys had let me and helped me bring that girl. And you know how it is. We were brought up, old men would get fresh with you and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I had me and my baby had slept in that lobby area on that mattress that night. Me and my baby did. Me and my baby, it was Halloween, and I decorate our little room. It was Halloween, and I excuse me. Okay, now I'm coming up. Okay, I was I was turning 18, some kind of way. 18 had no reach, but anyway, next year income tax time is coming, and I had already know that what I was gonna do. When income tax time had come, that's when I had gave the money to the older guy on the apartment. So it was pertaining to my age or something, but I know it wasn't 18. Yeah, it wasn't 18. No, it wasn't 18. But I was still working. But during this time, being around, dealing back with the with the abusive baby daddy, um, this boy up to the top up here, he had to knock all these teeth out. These teeth was like a razor blade in my mouth. Till they had cut up the side of my mouth, and cut up this lip. It was bad. So what happened was that, yeah, that following year had come, broke down, and I did it 3 times because I had to, from the time that I started working at Central Village for that company. I had a W-2 where I never did file, and I had them there at the company. So that makes my income tax was did 3 times. You know, anyway, it's just a lot that I had to learn, and I didn't even know. So anyway, I got my income tax, and I had, went to the dentist, and got me some dentures up front. Okay, the what it called, the baby father didn't know where I was at. He know that I was older. He hear that I was with an older guy, and he know I was somewhere in Pompano. So right then at that time, I didn't have no problems with him. Okay. When I had when I had got that apartment with my income tax money, and it was in the guy name, uh the day of that the night of that apartment, that's when that guy there had don't hit me. Oh yeah. But it ain't too much I can do because now I got my baby. I got my baby, and I don't stayed into that relationship for 3 years. I had met another friend. I met another friend. Actually, she was from Pompano, and she the one helped me in that situation there to get out of there. So me and my son, we had moved to back to Deerfield, but we were staying in Park Apartment. I got in Park Apartment, and I worked. I was working 3 jobs. I worked down payment on me and my on a house because I was saying that I wasn't going back into no apartment. So I had saved enough money. That's when I bought the home ring. That's the house that I had bought over there. Okay, me and there like about 4 years, 4 years, and I didn't I didn't have nobody, nobody for sure, and nobody. Second, okay, okay. Even down to my baby, I didn't have much, so basically, the house basically was sitting there, and a couple of times it got broke in because I wasn't there. So here I go. I happened to get with this this Jamaican dude. Okay, I got with him, and that's the one that I had married. Anyway, we was married for 24 years, but we stayed in the grand total. Me and my son stayed in Kenner Green like for about 9 years, 9 or 10 years, and that's when I sold it. And we had bought a bigger house out in Coconut Creek, and of course I had this. We decided we wanted kids, and we had three more. Now let me tell you something. Now he was he was a Jamaican dude. He didn't curse. He just was an easy. No, it wasn't no problem that with him hitting on me. It was the problem was that he was mental. And I mean, he worked on my nerve real bad, mental. But and he didn't. It was it was deep and hard. The words that he was saying, and I had anyway, we I did in that relationship. Um, but he had a way too. When we go out in public, he had got a way that's when he cannot. I look at it like that. He knew that he nothing with me at home. But so he'll wait till good I get out in public, like for instance, like this here bar had called back then. Sure, I was working in the country club, waitress, and uh I just had three jobs and had him. And reason why it was not so much because I have the reason why that I stayed in it long as I did, especially when I was in Pompano, was down Water down south, in Coconut Pompano and Coconut Creek, because that here I am had done bought this here big house. You hear what I say? I bought this big house, and all of a sudden we break up. I was ashamed of that. And that's why I stayed in it. When I was in Pompano, I stayed in it because that I had no put all that money in that wedding, and so again, that was he did some things. And also to my son, the one that wasn't his. So yeah, oh yeah, he had no did some things. So but anyway, my sister, my family always was there standing by there for with my son. But still, yeah, he really was. But again, he wasn't a person that cursed, but he was the type of person that when he strike, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it in a way that it was like a situation like that. When he strike, you gonna feel it. It put you in a mind of something like this. You know how like oh God, oh this showing in my coming through my eye. Okay, he was the type of person that when he strike, you gonna feel it. Oh yeah, you gonna feel it. And he was the type of person that you know how a person can was the type of person that would serve you your coffee, put something in your coffee, and to see that you drank it for what they put in it, just to see the look on your face. That's what type of person that he was. Okay, now we proceeded. We don't had three embarrassed about that. Embarrassed about that. If I break up with him, me, how could I take care of all these kids? Just that another. Um, thing progressed in my life. I was he, I feel that he had a jealous streak in his heart about me. Um, it's 12 months in a year In a year time, he don't have 13 jobs. So what happened was that he was giving me he he my middle son's shoes from by the pool. Why my son can't get his own shoes? So anyway, he had took his in and he had on smack my son, the one that he told don't smack him. So don't forget now, we out there in white land. So no offense to no one, but we out there in white land, and he took in and he smacked my son. Now don't you forget now, that was me and his son. But I felt no way as what I've been through with the son that me and him don't have together. No way I'm gonna sit back there and say that's my baby daddy and don't protect my child. No, I can't do that. So when he smacked my son, I had got the knife and I went towards him. He picked me up and he dumped me. I mean, throw me on the floor on the back, screaming and crying. So me and him, we had made up and we had talked. Okay, I go in there from the room, go in the bedroom, 911. He looked me in my face and he said to 911, my wife, I need the police. My wife just tried to kill me. Now we don't already talk about the situation. I said to him, I said, you know what? You better call them back. I said, because you know what? They coming. They coming. Anyway, the police got there. I was in the shower, y'all. Uh they came in that bathroom and pulled my naked behind and Mr. Bubbles out that shower. Um they My back was already hurt. They slammed me on the floor. Okay, they slammed me on the floor. And they had arrested me. They didn't let me put on no underwear. They didn't let me put on. I told my mama what had happened, and my mama, of course, she touched base with the whole family. I was in jail. Okay, and what it was all about. But I think so. My sister didn't know what it was about, right? So my sister said, "Okay, my all my brothers and sister-in-law and brother-in-law, all of them went to court, and they said because that they had told me they told me at the house that they were gonna take me to and take my picture and all this kind of stuff, and I go down to booking, and booking would tell me how much it'll be. Then I can go home that night. But when I got down there to uh Broward County, the big house jail, they said that I had a deadly weapon and I have to go in front of the judge. And and I mean, it was hard that night. It was very, very cold and hard. So, so in a way, I had, I was locked up and mud shot and everything. So what happened is that my mama had told me, but my sister, she had, she'll go to court the next day. They'll get it then. But my brother and my sister, they know quite a few bailsmen. So anyway, they had started on that. The only thing they had whatever money that I need. My brother, he was there, so forth and so on. So the next day I went to court. Um my husband, he was there at court. My family was there at court. When they called my name and they had said that, is anybody here pertaining to this case, they can please step forward. Okay, my husband had stepped forward, and my husband had said to them, he told the truth. He said that, Judge, it's all my fault. My wife was protecting my son. I had chastised my son, and my wife was only protecting our son. The judge said, "Are you afraid of her?" He said, "No." He said, "Are the kids afraid of her?" He said, "No." And the judge said, "See your hand and your hand." So he had him to turn his hand like this here, see that he had any cuts on it. So the judge said, okay, she can go home. They was letting me go at that that night. No, no, excuse me, that day. And they were letting me go from the main jail. But what happened when they had started looking for me? When they started looking for me, I was gone. That's when they had took the group. We all went back to what it Hammerville Road, some the jail that they made bigger. So anyway, we went back to there. So whatever another I had got out that night at 8 o'clock. That's when they had released me. My husband, he was there. He come to get me. My sister, she called. I'm home, so I made it home. So that's when I started talking to my sister and just telling her basically how she said that you are sleeping with the enemy. So my sister said, "Okay, hospital." I went to the hospital, and my sister said that tell him exactly what happened, and charges gonna go against him. So anyway, I had did that. I had went up there to North Broward Hospital. They gave the information to go for me to go to this women abuse center. Only thing I wanted was a report that I had went to the hospital and the doctor had saw it, so it will help me when I go to court in 30 days, right? So anyway, he claimed that he was looking for me, this, that, and other. My girlfriend from the school board, she had met me at the hospital, so she was there, by my side and everything. So anyway, when the time come, when the doctor got through with me, I went back home out in Coconut Creek. We were staying in a big house. I mean, all anybody was out there was doctors, lawyer, business people, and my so we was out there cutting the food. But you know what? All around us, you will see polices and things come. No, no, no. I take it back. No, they did. Police have beat his wife. No, no police haven't come out there. But it was police officers living out there. But you can see them beating their wife out the door, beating the wife and the dog. Get around the pool, she was running, the dog was too. So anyway, I got how did something had I had done got fed up. So what happened to do? I got to get my babies out of here. I ain't man nobody cut on me until I get my kids out of here. So what I did was I I wanted my kids to have the same kind of living that they had here, but I gotta get so I played on the computer until I found not the exact house, but it's a bigger house, but the same many bedroom and more. So anyway, I found it up here in Palm Bay. I found it round by 18. Anyway, you know how I go. You price it right, it gonna go. So what I did then is I did on both. I closed on one house and I bought another house that same day. Did you know that that guy had all this time while the sign was in the yard saying that the house was for sale? He liked it dance and party. He wasn't there. So now um he wasn't there. Um the truck, the moving truck came to the house. The people unload the house. Me and the kids stayed there while they was loading. But anyway, whatever another, they had The truck, the moving company had done made it to Palm Bay before me and the kids made it here. So in a way, I had me and the kids move up here. So he didn't know where we moved at. He didn't know where we moved at. All that he come to the house in Coconut Creek, put his key in the door, and thinking so that it was his house. The people in the house, the people in the house asked him, say, "What the hell he doing in their house?" Mhm. And told him that I had done been left. I'm talking about y'all, I had done left for months. Um, I think it was, yeah, my sister. Oh, the hurricane was stuff because again, I won't let nobody cut on me until I get this house sold, until I get this here money straightened out with my kids. So, they would have a place to stay. At least I want to leave them in a better shape. So anyway, my what had happened? My the hurricane was coming, 2004, and it come up to Palm Bay, which that we was like about 2 hours and a half away, and they were gonna come up and help, get the house together, board it up, put up the hurricane shelter. My family couldn't make it, so that's when my sister, she's asked me about that. Is it okay for them to tell for her to tell my dad? But I had not had the surgery. So right then at that time, me and he came up, and that's how he found out where we were gone. So we was gone over 6 months, hmm and he didn't even know where we were. And he had to wind up. I had talked to my sister, and he had to wind up moving in with my sister, and she was staying in Cold Spring. Me and the kids had done left. So after that happened, um, he didn't, he was but he was still, have his moment to be verbal or verbal, just that another. Again, I bought the house. They couldn't use him for the house because he didn't know where this. Well, he been working on it for a year, but with me, it's showing that I've been on a job for 16 years at Denny's, and I mean I had a strong background of working. Uh, guys, give me one break. Okay. Uh, let me see what. Um. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up from here. Um. When we move up here to Palm Bay, um, before we move up to Palm Bay, my husband was told in Coconut Creek that his forever, My husband says to the doctor and says to me, "Oh, I'm not gonna be taking no pills for the rest of my life." We was up here in Palm Bay for I would say like about maybe like about 12 years. 12 years, and that's when the prostate had come back, and my husband passed away. So he been gone now about 11 years. But so bad to at at his funeral I couldn't cry. I was trying to find a tear, but I couldn't cry. Now I don't got better. I cry now without no problem. I mean, it just a pop and it just a pop up, and then I just wind up crying. And to the second one, he's dying of prostate right now. And then my husband, he don't pass, and he been gone 11 years. Not too late. And if you love yourself like how you say you love yourself, save yourself. Or just ensure that he can hit you, and it may run, run fast, and run quick. Have a plan. Majority of us have been into abuse relationship. Majority of us. But other than that, for them to like to shake their head and look at you some kind of way, believe me, they just gonna look at you some kind of way just for that second. They'll get over it. But whenever that you can get just tell somebody. Everybody is on board and helping you to get out of abusive relationship and saving those kids too. But you gotta want it. And he got more and more, beat you more and more than the last time he did. So anyway, that's my story on um being into a abusive relationship. Pass and can't come back. So no, it ain't no good. It just that it just happened. Lesson done, lesson learned. So just that's my abuse. And then like um tomorrow night I'm gonna be talking about. I left my pad upstairs. What it gonna be about tomorrow? But anyway, it's gonna be basic dealing fact what to get it together, and then I'll be ready to go live. And you can ask me whatever another that you want to ask me. We can talk about it, and it will be another live broadcast. Anyway, for tonight, I'm gonna say good night to you all. And if you like this video, to please on this here video, please press the like button and thumb like button with the thumb up. Okay. So anyway, I talk to you later, girl and boy. Bye.